Welcome to the Heritage Park Splash Playground.
There is nothing quite like refreshing water on a hot summer day. Whether you drink it or play in it, it just hits the spot. And during the dog days of summer, one of the funnest ways to cool off is at the water park. Canton's Heritage Park has a great little water park of its own just behind the summit. The splash pad has been a staple of the park for many years and a favorite place to go during the summer, but it needed a few things to make it the perfect summer getaway.
The splash pad's been a great amenity to the community for years. It's very popular, it's well attended, but there's really no place to sit when you come out, and so everybody was kind of exposed to the sun outside of a few small trees.
So the splash pad was shut down and put under some much needed renovation.
So we've had the splash pad down for a little while in order to make some improvements to the area. We haven't had any shade at the splash pad since it opened many years back. So this was a way for us to add some great amenities to it and make it a much more enjoyable experience for people that were coming to use it this summer. So adding the shade amenities kind of gives people an option to do that. We hope they'll stay longer and make it a much more enjoyable experience for everybody.
When parents and caregivers like myself bring our kids out here, it's really important to have some shade for us to sit and rest. It allows us to spend more time at the splash playground, a little time out of the sunshine, and cool off when our kids are playing in the splash playground. It's a great amenity for all of our neighbors and all of our families.
With what looked like a simple fix, why couldn't the splash pad remain open to residents during the renovations?
We started the project in the early part of the spring. It opened up late June, and it was shut down during that time frame because all of our shade sails are put in the ground through concrete and steel structures, and we needed that time to allow the concrete to cure and to be able to run the lines to be able to put in the drinking fountain. And we can't have the splash playground open while that construction's taking place. We wanted to make sure it was safe for all of the workers and safe for all the visitors that use the playground.
The township selected KAB Enterprises to do the installs of the brightly colored sunshades. They feel the new shades and bright colors bring more attention to the splash pad, making it easier to find and more inviting.
We added the shades and the concrete to the facility so people can get out of the sun and stay cool. I think it adds a lot. When you drove up here, it really stands out. I think some people that wouldn't necessarily know the splash pad was here will now notice. And bright colors just lighten up moods, make people happier.
I think it's fantastic. I wish when my kids were small, we had facilities like this to go to keep the kids together and the families together. It's fantastic.
Residents are enjoying it and think it's a great place for family and friends to get together.
I like running through it.
It's a great place for kids to come and spend some time with family and friends as well, with little friends they have. So it's a great place to have.
With all the projects going on, how was Canton able to handle the splash pad renovations?
Canton Township sends any requests that they want to use their Parks Millage funding for to us at the Wayne County Commission. We review it and we vote it for approval, and we liked this idea, so we all voted to approve the project.
The splash pad has always had good attendance, and the reopening was a good indication of how happy residents were to have it back.
It's been enormous, great feedback from everybody since we've reopened the splash playground. It's been packed with picnic blankets, people using the picnic tables and different things every single day that's been sunny and hot, and it just gets a lot of use, and people have really appreciated it.
So far the residents seem very happy, and that's more evidenced by the number of people that have been here since we opened and the number of people that couldn't wait for us to open. We got a lot of great social media feedback, a lot of people anticipating the opening of it. And now that we've opened it, it's been busy about every day that you can, that anytime you've been out here, you can see a number of people enjoying it every day, every evening. So it's been a great addition.
I'm very happy with this turnout. There are so many people here. Ever since we've opened it this year, we've seen a lot of people here, especially right now. It's 87 degrees.
Recreation is an important aspect to community living, and the township and Wayne County take that seriously.
It's so important for communities to have really great park spaces and places for people to do recreation. And Canton is so fortunate to have really great parks and a parks department. The same with Wayne County. We have such a great parks department, and so we are so fortunate to have both of those departments working together to have really great spaces such as this splash pad here.
We're just grateful to Wayne County Parks for supporting this project and the patience of the Canton community for us being able to do this project in the early part of spring. We look forward to a lot of great use this summer, and we invite everybody to come out Memorial Day to Labor Day, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day.
We have been known to extend it past Labor Day depending on the weather forecast, so if it's going to be hot in September, we'll keep it open as long as we can.
While there are no immediate plans for another splash pad, the popularity of the one in Heritage Park keeps the possibility alive.
We don't currently have plans to build another like this, but it's certainly not out of reach. It's very popular, we know that. Residents ask for additional amenities quite often, so we're always open. We've got a master plan that we kind of consider the community needs. We're certainly open to adding more things in the future. So we'll kind of take a chance to evaluate things and watch the progress of this one and make a decision from there.
So don't sweat it out at home. Come and get soaked at Heritage Park Splash Pad. It's one of the coolest spots in town.